Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I have a really exciting video. Today I have a quick perfume haul. These are super girly, by the way. This is like a really girly, fun perfume haul. So if you like all of those perfumes that are like shampooey, girly, flirty, there is a lot of that in here today because that's kind of what I've been leaning towards lately. It is not just a perfume haul. I have a fragrance net haul, and we're gonna get into why that is so special to me. If you're interested to see the fragrances that I picked up for today's haul, just continue to watch. So this is my 4th year doing fragrance content on YouTube. And when I tell you that today's video, the fragrances that I have were sent to me by FragranceNet, that to me is really a full circle moment for me. Because when I first started, even before I started my YouTube, when we were in lockdown, I would watch a lot of fragrance hauls, a lot of blind buy perfume hauls, and with that came a lot of fragrance net orders. I was placing orders like every week. So when you first start wearing perfumes, usually we just pick a scent that we like, we wear it, and we don't really think much about it. But when that interest starts to open up and you really just start loving fragrance, it starts turning into a hobby, you're curious about it, yeah, that world, it's like just the doors open up to like so many possibilities. So you want to try so much. And I noticed that FragranceNet always had really good prices, really good discounts, coupon codes. I mean, I always got like the best deals there. So I grew a lot of my fragrance collection through FragranceNet. Whenever I needed a perfume, I have never had a bad experience. None of my perfumes have ever had any damage to them or anything. And this video is not sponsored. They sent these fragrances over and I was more than happy to do it because FragranceNet is that was such a big part of my channel. I want to share this haul with you guys, and I just wanted to share FragranceNet with you guys. If you don't know about them, go ahead and check them out. I'm going to be leaving all of their information in the description box below, the link to the website, and also they gave me a discount code to share with you guys. I'm not getting any commission from this. It's just a discount code for you guys, and that's going to be AGS4. All capitals. I'm going to put it up on the screen and you will get 35% off of your order. So those fragrances are already at a great price, and with 35% off, you can get yourself a good amount of perfumes for a great price. So I'm sharing that with you guys in case you're looking for somewhere to shop for affordable fragrances, or you want to try designer fragrances on a discount. FragranceNet is where you want to go. So thank you so much to FragranceNet for reaching out to me and for sending these fragrances over, which they asked me which perfumes I wanted, and I gave this list because I have had some of these on my wish list for a while, and I just decided to take advantage of this. And luckily, every single perfume, I at least like it enough to continue to use it, and none of them were fails. So I'm going to share the perfumes with you guys, and then I'll also explain why I chose these fragrances, because these fragrances are not new. They're not being talked about like that. I mean, they're beautiful fragrances and some of them have gone viral. Another thing that you can find on FragranceNet is niche fragrances, and you can get them for a heck of a deal. So I have one fragrance here that is a niche fragrance, and I am just very thankful. First of all, I had this fragrance on my wish list for a while. I'm very excited to have it. So when I reviewed my Swiss Arabian Shagaf Oud Tonka, a lot of you guys kept on recommending BDK Velvet Tonka to me, and it was a perfume that always got mentioned either in DMs or I will get comments telling me to try it out. So here it is. We have BDK Perfumes, which you can find on FragranceNet, and this is Velvet Tonka. So here is the packaging for this fragrance, and here is the perfume. So when I took this out and I sprayed it, the first thing I did think about was Oud Tonka because they are very similar, but I think I like this one better. So the main accords for Velvet Tonka are vanilla, sweet, almond, amber, nutty, fruity, woody, aromatic, tobacco, and white flower. The top notes are almond and orange blossom. love. The middle notes are tobacco and rose oil, so I was a little iffy about that. And then base notes are tonka bean, bourbon vanilla, amberwood, and amorous. So here is the velvet tonka bottle. Look at that juice in there. It is so beautiful. I don't know if it starts off this color or if this already turned this color, but that is perfect to me. Let me go ahead and give this a spray. It's perfection. This smells like amaretto. That's what it smells like. And for the first time in my life, I had a shot of that yesterday. We went to go have dinner and I asked for a margarita, and the person who was taking the order is like, "Do you want an Italian margarita?" And I said, "Sure." And he tells me that it comes with a shot of amaretto on the side, and I had never actually tried that. I've smelled other almond drinks, but never that one. And when I smelled it, I was like, wow. Like when you can connect notes from fragrance to actual things that you smell in real life, it's super interesting. This smells like that. It smells almondy for sure. Creamy, super feminine. It's so feminine. It's like beautiful. It's like a beautiful smell. Like I wouldn't really classify this as super sexy. Like it can be sexy, but I see it more as like a beautiful woman type of perfume. Gorgeous. I think I could even see this as a wedding perfume because it's just so beautiful. It's a beautiful scent. It's very rich, very decadent. Also has a little bit of a sensual touch to it when it starts to dry down because of the base notes. So good. This is perfect for winter time, perfect for cold weather, for fall time. It's a cozy scent. Something that you can use pretty much for anything, but I would reserve it more for fall and winter because it is, for me, it falls into that category of cozy, warm. This one is beautiful. So this is the first one that I got and it's a win, and I definitely give this one a thumbs up. Now to get into, I mean, this one's girly, but it's more like woman, like grown woman, like she's married, she has kids, that type of thing. Now, these next ones are super easygoing, shampoo, girly, flirty, really just feminine scents. And before I got into YouTube and I started to get into the whole gourmand world, I used to be a fruity floral type of girl. That was my lane. I did always like vanilla. I did always like sweet scents, but fruity florals were my thing. Fruity florals just have something about them where you can feel sexy and girly, but pretty and not too much at the same time. And it just makes you feel so clean and refreshed and just like perfect. So I have been craving more of those perfumes, and actually in the declutters that I have been doing, I've been letting go of a lot of like heavy, just perfumes that don't really make me feel good. These are the types of perfumes that make, when I go out and I smell myself with these, I love it. I'm a happy girl. So these are not like super hot right now or super trending, but you know me and my channel, I just go with what I'm liking at the moment, what I'm enjoying. So I have mentioned a few times before that I really enjoy Jimmy Choo fragrances. There's something about them that just always make me feel super sexy, very feminine, and just powerful, and they last too. So Beauty by Ralu. She's my friend on Instagram and she also watches my YouTube, and she does also fragrance content on her Instagram. So I'll put her page on the screen. I think she has recommended this fragrance to me. I think we were talking about it once and she asked me if I tried it before, but I don't know. My memory is not the best. But this is Jimmy Choo Blossom. So I really enjoyed the Jimmy Choo EDP, which is crazy because I'm not a patchouli girl. But that fragrance, when I would put it on, it always made me feel so good, especially during winter time. It is sexy. It is a very nice scent. So Jimmy Choo Blossom sounds like a more flirty. I think I smelled this one around that time that I was buying the Jimmy Choo fragrance, because I bought it from Ulta years ago. And then right next to it, I saw this. I remember seeing this. I just never got it. So Jimmy Choo Blossom has main accords of fruity, sweet, rose, fresh, floral, and citrus. And the top notes are raspberry, red berries, and citruses. Middle notes are sweet pea and rose. And then the base notes are white musk and sandalwood. So here is the bottle. I believe I showed it to you guys. And this is an older fragrance because I saw this one when I lived in Miami. Oh, it's so good. This is so good. It is like, It's like smelling your favorite floral scent. For example, like Si Passione. All of those like very flirty, fruity floral scents, but then they added like an extra juiciness to this one. Ooh, the raspberry and the berries. And it has that Jimmy Choo touch. I can smell it in there. It's kind of like a Jimmy Choo like signature scent type of thing. I am so happy. Thank you for recommending this one to me. And I'm very happy with it. And I'm going to be wearing this one. And this is just what I really, really enjoy. These are the types of fragrances. Like I'm going back to what I really enjoyed because I noticed that it was never in my plans to review perfumes. I never in a million years would have thought, you know, I was the kid who always walked around with a camera when I was a teenager, and I loved recording things and I loved makeup and I always loved smelling good, but I never saw myself doing this. And once you start reviewing perfumes, the way that you smell perfumes and the way that you view it and everything completely changes. Before, I just used to go to a store. I had no idea what notes were in a perfume. I would just pick a pretty bottle, smell it, and if it smelled good, I got it, and if it didn't, it didn't. Now it's like, what notes does it have? What main accords it has? It's crazy. So I'm trying to get back to just enjoying it without really thinking too much about it. And also, I noticed gourmands are scents that I prefer for my home or to smell it in a room or things like that. But when I wear it on myself, there are very few that actually work. Others just make me feel too warm and too, I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't go with me too much. So I have been getting rid of the ones that I don't enjoy and keeping the ones that I do and bringing a little bit more of this into my collection because I'm just happy with this type of perfume. This is girly, flirty, fun. If you're going to like a brunch, if you're going shopping at the mall, if you're gonna go get your nails done, that's what I would reach for. Not too long ago, I went to Sam's with my husband before Thanksgiving, and they had some fragrances out to test out, and they had this one from Juicy Couture. This is Oui. I think it's Oui. So this is how the box looks, and I remember smelling this one. I sprayed a little bit on my hand, and the more that I walked around in the store, the more I kept smelling the perfume. So when I was asked which fragrances I would like, immediately I was just like, okay, I'm gonna try this one out. I've never tried this one before, but look at this bottle, how cute and girly. Their bottles are always just so cute. So here is the bottle. I like it. I mean, it's different. So the main accords for this fragrance are fruity, white floral, aquatic, ozonic, green, musky, fresh, sweet, tuberose, and animalic. So this has notes of watermelon, pear, tea, and acai berry in the opening. Middle notes that immediately made me think of like Justin Bieber the Key type of perfume. Then we have honeysuckle, jasmine, and tuberose in the middle, which I didn't pick up tuberose, which is good. And then the base notes are musk, woodsy notes, and amber. Again, girly, girly, girly perfume. Some people might find this too juvenile. That's fine. It's okay. But this is what I feel is the easiest for me to pick up and put on, which are the perfumes that I end up actually finishing up. This puts me in the mind frame of Bulgari Omnia Crystalline, that silvery one. I have gone through so many bottles of that one and I don't have it right now in my collection and I'm itching to buy it again. But this kind of reminds me of it. That watermelon in here is really nice. It's not that synthetic, nasty, like Jolly Rancher watermelon, which I know some people like, but I don't like that too much. This is a nice juicy watermelon, very juicy, like one of those watermelons that when you bite into it, it's just dripping of how juicy it is. Along with those florals, it's refreshing, it's crisp, it's clean. Love it. This is super girly. So kind of like Omnia Crystalline. I wonder if they're compared to each other. They're comparing it to L'Imperatrice, which I don't. I mean, yeah, it could be in the family, but they're not the same. This one has more, if L'Imperatrice was like too much watermelon for you and too like sour and weird, this one's the more girly, not as watermelon as L'Imperatrice, but it's very nice in here. The touch that it gives it, it's very fruity, really, really nice. Girly, pretty scent. And then this next one is another one that I have also been wanting forever. And I couldn't make up my mind because the original one I love. When I tell you I love that scent, that is like one of my favorite scents in fragrance. But the original one gives me a headache. I hate that that happens because when I smell it from far away, it is so good. But when I have it on, it will end up like giving me a headache. So I went ahead and went with the Absolute version because a lot of you told me that that one was better. It was a little bit smoother, not as sharp. So this is Versace Bright Crystal Absolute. I've never had this one. This is the pink bottle and it's so cute. And this is they sent me the big bottles of everything. So I'm very, very grateful and just thank you so much. I'm so happy that I can bring reviews to you guys of new fragrances. So here is the gorgeous, this is super girly. I've never had this one in my collection, but it's just beautiful to look at. So pretty. And this one, the main accords are floral, fruity, fresh, sweet, citrus, woody, aquatic, rose, fresh, spicy, and musky. Top notes are pomegranate, yuzu, and water notes. Middle notes are peony, raspberry, lotus, and magnolia. And the base notes are musk, mahogany, and amber, which mahogany scared me a little bit, but the girliest scent. Like, this is shopping, this is going to Sephora, this is going to brunch with your girlfriends. This is the girliest thing. You want to feel girly, you want to just feel like you smell like you took the best shower ever, your hair smells amazing, like shampooey. Let me let that fall into my hair. I just did my hair today. My favorite thing of this one is that pomegranate and the water notes. It's like super duper refreshing and cooling, but it is so girly at the same time. I love this one, and it does remind me of the original one. Like, it still has kind of like that same scent, but I feel like this one's not going to bother me. I hope not. It's such a beautiful scent. I love it. It's girly. It takes me back to like teenage years, but not juvenile. It doesn't make me think of a kid perfume, but it just makes you think of like youthfulness and flirtiness, and I think we all want a little bit of that. So Versace Bright Crystal Absolute is another one that impressed me. So I have a lot of really girly and nice perfumes to bring into 2025, to bring in the new year with. This is kind of what I'm going to be starting off 2025 with, these types of vibes. I feel like maybe there's a lot of things that have to do with that. I have lost close to 30 pounds so far, so I am feeling kind of like my old self again before I had my kids, and I'm feeling, you know, you're getting back in your groove. So I feel like that's why I'm kind of going after these, is because I am feeling like my old self again, little by little. And if you're a mom, you know what I mean. We kind of leave like our older self aside, and when you start feeling her again, it's just the best feeling ever. And these perfumes are really helping me feel that way. So I'm so happy I got this one. So that is going to be it from me today. Thank you so much for always supporting me, sending me the sweetest comments. I love you guys so much. You mean so much to me. And don't forget to check out Fragrance Net. I always tell you guys to check it out, but check out Fragrance Net. Use that code. You're gonna save a lot of money. And if you got like some holiday money to spend, or you want to get some new fragrances, go ahead and check them out. You won't regret it. So with that said, that's going to be it from me today. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And you literally made it to the last second of this video. Since we have so much pink going on, let's go ahead and let's leave whatever pink emojis you want to leave in the comment section. Anything pink, let's make the comment section look really pink and girly. So thank you so much, and I will see you guys in my next video.